Welcome back to Fisher Football Focus, your weekly look into the Cardinal football program. I'm Jacob Rodriguez, and the Cardinals enter the week at 5-1 after a much-needed bye that gave them the time to rest and prepare for SUNY Cortland. Fisher heads into this one on a 3-game win streak and are in the midst of their best start to a season since 2016. They've already proven themselves against top competition, winning the Courage Bowl over a strong Brockport team earlier this year here at Groundy Stadium. But this weekend brings an even bigger challenge. The nationally ranked SUNY Cortland Red Dragons, number 22 in the nation in D3 football, come to Groundy Stadium riding a 30-game Empire 8 win streak dating back to 2019. A win on Saturday wouldn't just snap that streak, it would also lock up Fisher's first winning season since 2016. I caught up with head coach Ed Braby and linebacker Jack Tenuri to talk about this team's mindset heading into this pivotal matchup.
Back in the studio for another episode of Fisher Football Focus is head coach Ed Braby. Coach, welcome back again.
Thanks for having me.
So what's been the main emphasis during the bye week? Physical recovery, fundamentals, or fine-tuning specific areas ahead of court?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. You know, some guys needed some rest to kind of get healthy and for the home stretch of the season. We definitely took a lot of reps for the young guys and got the young guys reps, cleaned up some things, and definitely focused on getting back to basics.
So from a leadership standpoint, what do you expect from your leaders and captains on the team during a bye week like this?
Well, we just expect guys to still compete at a high level and be physical during practice. I mean, nothing should change in terms of the process. Our practices need to stay focused and physical and intense, and I think we did a good job with that. Obviously, we cut back a little bit and have some more young guy reps, but I thought the intensity was there, and we had a good week of practice.
What kind of challenge does SUNY Cortland present that maybe you haven't seen yet so far this season?
Well, I think that their quarterback is a unique challenge. He's a runner. Obviously, he's got a great arm, too. He can throw the ball, and they've got talented receivers. But he brings the way they kind of do their offense, a little bit different style of Q run, more designed Q run, reads such that it's very similar to playing an option team in the sense that you have to be disciplined. So I think that brings a new challenge. Defensively, you know, it's something we've seen before, but they've got some very talented players. So we've got to be ready to go in all three phases.
So what's the message then for your team heading into a game like this one where you know that you're going to need to play your most complete football game?
Yeah, the message is the same it's always been. Again, I think your process has to be the same. You know, it's important for our guys. Our guys are going to be energetic, and I know our guys are going to play with extreme effort. This team has shown that they're going to play for 60 minutes with extreme effort. So the effort's going to be there, the energy's going to be there, but it really comes down to execution, right? Both teams are good football teams. It's going to come down to who executes more consistently throughout the 60 minutes, and that's ultimately who's going to win the football game.
What moments this season do you look back on that let you know that this team can rise to the moment on Saturday against Cortland and snap their 30-game Empire 8 win streak?
Well, the past games don't necessarily have any impact on this game, but yeah. I think in terms of what our team has shown is that we're resilient and we're tough, right? So, again, I'm very confident based on the film that we've put on tape that our guys are going to play hard. Our guys are going to play for 60 minutes. We're never going to give up. And the thing is that we kind of, you know, we're a good football team too, right? Yeah. So, you know, I think for our guys, it's just about focusing on execution. Again, it gets back to execution because the effort's going to be there. Our guys are not going to blink. And we've been in tight football games, so we know what it takes to play 60 minutes of football.
Coach, that's all I got for you on the short week for the bye. So thanks again for taking the time, and best of luck against Cortland.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
Joining us now on Fisher Football Focus is linebacker Jack Tenuri. Jack, welcome to the show.
How's it going?
It's going, man. So just first off, tell the audience a little about yourself, where you're from, what's your major, and what do you want to do when you graduate?
My name is Jack Tenuri. I'm a sophomore linebacker from Canandaigua, New York. I'm a business management major, and after I graduate, I want to open my own gym. That's the dream.
All right. You were here to witness last season as a freshman when your team was giving up over 30 points per game. Fast forward to now, your team is allowing just 17. What's been going right this season that didn't in 24?
I mean, I think it all starts with the coaches. Like, I don't know how familiar you are with the coaching staff, but Coach Raby, dog. Coach Ricky, dog. Coach Prina, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And they just instill this mentality of like a lion in a field. Like, you got to hunt. You got to be starving. Just be hungry. If you don't get this ball, then you don't eat and you die. And that's just what we adopted. And just we fly around and just stay hungry and just keep eating.
How easy was it for you and the rest of your teammates to kind of buy into that mentality? That seems pretty extreme.
Yeah. I think change is really like when you have change, it's like opportunity. So that opportunity just made everybody want to play and just be hungry to play. And obviously fresh coach, fresh eyes. So he's just like looking at everybody with a fresh slate. So everyone just gives max effort. Like everybody on our team with scout guys and everybody, every day they show up to work. Like we practice at 6 a.m. and everybody shows up to work and ready to eat. And like it just doesn't happen without a full team. So that's what it's about.
And I mean, you talked about that coaching staff, but it's been totally revamped since last season. How much do you attribute this year's success to those changes?
I attribute most of the success to the change of coaches. I think we had a lot of talent on our team with all our players and athletes, but I think just like coaching change and the new schemes and everything we're doing, I just love it. And it's just, I think it's why we're good as we are.
So you lead the team in solo tackles, tackles for loss, and total tackles. You're second on the team in assists. What's allowed you personally to be so successful this season?
I think it starts with everybody on the team. Like, just that number that I have, it's like reflected only on me, but the linemen that are holding up the blocks and everybody, like, everything's meant. Really, defense centers around like the Mike and X, so everything kind of funnels to them. And so that we have so much opportunity because of the guys around us. And we just got to go out there and make the play because they're in the trenches fighting for us. And if they don't do their job, then we don't get that opportunity. So I believe all my success has been partially because of me. Like I put a lot of work in. Like I'm a hard worker, and but it's people around me too.
You guys are top 3 in the Empire 8 in points allowed, and we've seen plenty of big defensive moments that have sealed games. Even with how strong your offense has been, led by Mason Lister, do you and the rest of the defense feel that added responsibility to set the tone and close things out in big games?
No, I don't think we feel any responsibility. I think just the main focus is to win the game. We just got to score 1 more point than the opponent. And whatever we need to do, say the offense scores 5 points, we got to let up 4. Like, it's just what we got to do. And we realize that. And I think, like, last year, I feel like we were really divided as a team. Like, we had separate sides of the locker room. Just none of the guys were as close. Like, I feel like I barely knew half the team. But this year, I feel like we're so close and integrated. Like, everybody just wants to be there, wants to win, and that just helps us, like, not get down on ourselves. Like, say we go down against a team that we shouldn't. Oh, we got that mindset. Oh, we're going to win. We got this. Like, we trust the offense. Like, no one down talking each other, no one hitting on anyone. And it's just, I think that's a big part of our success.
SUNY Cortland hasn't lost a conference game in seemingly forever, and their offense is putting up 40 points per game. What's the key on the defensive side to limit the Red Dragons' offense and secure Fisher's first winning season since 2016?
I think we just got to fire the ball. Like, if we deal with adversity, we just got to deal with it. Like, they're a great team. They could go up on us. We could go up on them. But we just got to fight for 60 minutes, and I think that's what it's about. If we just play a full game and we can play complete, I think there's no reason why we can't win.
Jack, thanks for taking the time today to join us on the show, and best of luck in Week 8 against the Cortland Red Dragons.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That'll do it for this week's episode of Fisher Football Focus. The Cardinals are back here at Brownie Stadium this Saturday for a 1 p.m. kickoff against the SUNY Cortland Red Dragons. For more on your Cardinal football team, check me out on Instagram at JR Sports Media. I'm Jacob Rodriguez, and as always, go Cardinals!